Hello there, I'm Bob. This is Let's Get Retro in association with Retro and Limb, and I'm looking at Gauntlet II on the Nintendo NES, which is a kind of redundant name because the N in Nintendo NES stands for Nintendo. So just the NES then would be a better thing to say. I'm just babbling now. Okay, so covered the whole micros, the Amstrad, the Speccy, and the Commodore in previous vids. Looking at the NES today. Now, why am I making you look at the screen already running? The reason that you have to see the game already running here is I'm going to restart the game. Right now, if you can see, Mr. Thor here, Thor Axe Battler chap, is on the top. Starts off on the top left of the maze. Now, gonna reset. So bear with me here. Now, look at this. Inverted. He's now started on the right. There's something I didn't realise before, but the maps, the orientation on the maps seems to change. I've started in the bottom left as well. It's just a pretty cool little thing. I've noticed that on one or two of the other ports. So, and it's not something I've seen mentioned in when people talk about Gauntlet 2. But, there we go. So, okay. Let's walk into a stun. It doesn't tell you there's a stun there, unfortunately. So one of the things I don't like about the home ports is they don't tell you, there's no, they're not very verbose. So you can use big words. They don't tell you, what's going on. Like, you get that warning noise, which is fair enough. So obviously your energy's going down. But the arcade will at least tell you that, it'll get a little box appearing on screen. It'll say you've walked on a stun panel or whatever. Although, literally, as I'm saying it to you, I've realised in the arcade, I hate when you're starting a game of Gauntlet or Gauntlet 2, and the first time you get hit, pauses the game to tell you, you've been hit by a ghost. Don't try and use hand-to-hand combat in them, because that's silly. So, it's actually, maybe it's a good thing that it's not stopping the game every couple of seconds to tell you stuff you already knew. A bit like my videos, where I tell you stuff you already knew. So, graphically, it's pretty good. I mean, comparing it to the closest thing I think of to compare it to, like, there's no point comparing it to the to Gauntlet 1 on the NES, because if you've seen Gauntlet 1, it's nothing like the arcade. It's a little maze game. It's pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but it's quite a different game from the arcade. Oh, they're acid puzzles. I thought they were puddles. I thought they were sheep. Tribbles! It's like I'm being attacked by tribbles from Star Trek. Sound-wise, I'm not liking this at all. I mean, I know sound isn't. I mean, Gauntlet 2, it has that. It has that little title music, the Baroque Fugue. I don't know. Like I said, I just read that in Wikipedia one time, and it said I must remember to say that. Do I have enough keys? Sometimes in this level, I think in the arcade there was 3 doors here, and some ports there's 2, and some there's 3. Oh, been nibbled by a tribble. The exit will move. Yeah, see, the exits are up the top, I think, in this. This is again inverted. This level. It's normally, you normally start off at the top. Okay. Oh crap! That didn't help. Normally, oh god, let's let them all out for a laugh. Oh Jesus, that was a mistake. Normally your magic will kill all the guys, all those deaths. Now, that room noise is the exit moving. So that's pretty interesting. It's there we go. It keeps a little, little square there to tell you where it's going to appear. I'm not sure if that's a graphical thing that it's going to do, or just a bit of a handy hint to say there will be an exit here at some point. Ooh, that's something that I hadn't been able to do before. See a jug of double X over there to get me some of that. So let's sum up before I die horribly. It's pretty good. I mean, the same with maybe Gauntlet's a really easy game to code. I don't know, but like I've seen very few bad ports. Graphically, it's lovely. Like I said, it doesn't really compare to there's no point in comparing it to the NES port of Gauntlet. The Master System port, which is the closest I could think of, would be. It's pretty much tied with it. It's a better game, I think, than Gauntlet 1 on the NES. Sound is a bit annoying. There's some really kind of annoying sound effects, but there's not much music, so you probably have it, your own playing your own stuff. Some of the graphics are a bit odd. Like I said, those things look like tribbles. Like why they couldn't have? Maybe it's I don't know. They didn't look proper. They didn't look well when they were green. Ah! See, that's sneaky. Right, get down here, Death. What the hell? That is bizarre. Basically, the one thing a potion should do is kill Death, just like real life. So that's really odd. It killed like 3 other things, and Death could have laughed at it. It was like it throwing a soggy Kleenex at him. He just laughed it off. Hooray! I'm limping onto the next level. Oh, it's got the secret rooms. It's the first one that's mentioned the secret rooms. So, yeah, anyway, like I said, nice solid port, except for that bit of flicker that happened just as I said that. If you get a chance to pick it up, by all means do. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and I'll do a comparison. Let's compare it to, oh, I don't know. I'm glitching. That's really cool. Anyway, we're gonna do a comparison vid in a sec with ah, no, not here. Alright, comparison vid, here we come. Okay, so you got the NES port there, the arcade, and the C64. Not a lot to say, really. I mean, it's obviously the NES had a lot more oomph than the Commodore when it came to graphically, and it came out a little bit later as well. This is 1990. We're fairly late in the Nintendo Entertainment System's lifespan, so you kind of would expect a pretty polished game, and it's good. I mean, it's actually from playing it there and from playing it since. Because I do, edit these a little bit, so I've played it a bit more since I did that playthrough. It's a really good game. I do like it a lot. In fact, I'd nearly go as far as to say, even if you prefer in the arcades, if you prefer Gauntlet 1 and you want a Gauntlet 1 style game, I'd say get Gauntlet 2 for the NES. Gauntlet on the Nintendo Entertainment System was the Gauntlet 1 game that was released. It's a good game in its own right, but it's not really that, it's not really that similar to the arcade in all the ways. This is actually pretty faithful. I mean, bar the triples instead of acid puddles and a few other little foibles. Like I said, faulting it, I'm trying hard to fault it. It's missing that nice little select screen that the Commodore and the other ports had, where you get a nice full screen picture of your character. The sound isn't always fantastic, but it's even got 4-player. Sorry, I don't think I got a chance to mention it there in the playthrough, but it does a 4-player. If you have a 4-player adapter and you have a couple of mates, then it's, you know, it's a 4-player game. It's really close to the Gauntlet II arcade experience. So yeah, there you go. That is the NES port of Gauntlet 2. Thanks for watching as always, and I should have some more videos up in this series shortly.